What's up guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a quick video on the early game Eatventure tips, as I just reached City 100 in 22 days. Actually I didn't play the game yesterday, so it's 21 days or 3 weeks in total. As you can see in the restaurant's race event today, I've already collected 1.4k stars, which are around 8 cities, because I really wanted this to be done today, so I pushed for a few hours. So my tips are 100% from my own experience because I also made several mistakes. So if I did those correctly, I would have reached City 100 much faster. My first tip is to strategize your purchase. And what I mean by that is you have to purchase different things in different stages, and I'm gonna cover every stage in the early game. So before you get to City 30, focus on your vault and do not buy any boxes because the vault is so important. And in the early game, the items are very cheap. And you do not really need any legendary gears until City 30. Epic gears are enough and they can be obtained from the free small boxes by pushing cities. I'm gonna show you my vault setup. The remote and TV are the most important items in the vault, so make sure you level up those first. And you can level up other items along the way, as vault also gets quite expensive once you pass level 9 or 10 on an item, so it's a long-term game. And once you are close to City 30, you have to start saving for big boxes. In this stage, you only purchase big boxes. Do not buy any event boxes because the legendary rate is the same, and event boxes are 50 gems more expensive. You cannot see the event box right now, because they only appear from Thursday to Sunday, where the big event happens. The only better part of an event box is it gives ultimate blueprints, but they require legendary gears, so if you don't have any legendaries, you cannot make any ultimate parts. Once you have a full set of legendaries, you can progress from City 30 pretty fast, and you can start saving for event boxes. I only recommend you purchase event boxes during a moon event, because you can finish a full set of meta gear from this one event, which I did. I got 2 laser guns, 1 robot head, and with the legendary black belt, you are now progressing exponentially faster than before. Because with this setup, every worker is making perfect food and instant food. You basically went from one-man army to an actual army. This setup is more than enough to speedrun the first 100 cities. Once you have the ultimate meta gear, you can go back and focus more on the vault and maybe some pet boxes, because the gear progression will finally slow down a bit, as it's quite hard to get the next tier gear, Mythic. You need at least 1 month for an item. The second tip is the use of Investor. So the Investor is the little person with aura who pops up every 1 or 2 minutes or so. Sometimes they give cash, sometimes they give gems if you have your pickaxe in the vault. I do not recommend you take his cash no matter what, because the value is not worth it. It's actually faster when you play the game than watch the full minute advertisement. And for the gems, I only recommend you take his gems when you are stuck in a city. What I mean by stuck is if it takes around an hour or more to clear a full city, because again you get free gems by leveling up your stations. If you are progressing fast enough, taking the gems from the investor also slows you down. So try it yourself, you will get a general sense of when to take his gems and when not to. And the last tip is event focus. As I mentioned earlier, try focus on the moon event, because you can get the full ultimate meta gear in one event. If the event is not moon event, only buy the boxes when you already have the ultimate meta gear, because you will eventually need other event gears to make a mythic item. And that concludes my tips on Eatventure's early game. I made several mistakes, like I purchased the boxes when I should have focused on another box, which actually slowed me down quite a lot. With my tips, hopefully you can progress faster in the early game. Thanks for watching and see you next time.